Hello, my name is Matilda. This week I decided to record my reflection instead of writing it. And this reflection is for Module 5, and the topic for the module is digital citizenship. It's pretty heavy to say it. So the first thing is, what is digital citizenship? So I will simply define digital citizenship from, all the reading that I have done as a responsible way of using technology for any form of engagement. So you could be a teacher using technology to teach your students. You could be a student surfing for information on the internet. You could be an individual who is using your phone, any mobile device to test somebody. And so, how can we do this responsibly? And as teachers, even at what time do we have to teach children digital citizenship? This was interesting to me, honestly, because I was reading some things that I have heard them, but I didn't know they form part of, digital citizenship education. Something like digital health and wellness and digital commerce and digital etiquette, digital law, you know. I think these are very interesting concepts. And to answer the question, at what age do we have to teach our children or student digital citizenship? I will put it this way. So before anybody is given a car to drive, the person will have to go to a driving school to learn how to drive and be licensed before they can go to the road. At least I know that in every country you need to get a license before you can drive. And so I think that giving student digital citizenship education is kind of a license to help them begin to use the internet. So I think that as early as possible, at an age where they begin to use technology, we have to educate them on digital citizenship because there's a lot going on in this world that if we don't do that, they will not use the technology responsibly, but they will use it for irresponsible activities. And that is going to harm them. And for me, we can teach children digital citizenship at every age in different ways. We can use pictures, we can let them color and stuff like that when they are very young and be more abstract as and when they grow in their education. So I think we should really start very early. So what is my experience on digital citizenship? I must be honest. I don't think my teachers did a good job because the things I heard that now I realized it was kind of a form of a digital citizenship education work was kind of like, do I say a threat or a warning or something? So you begin to use, Facebook and you're trying to post something like, do you know where this picture is going? Everybody in the world is going to see it. And it's like, is this a threat or what? So why don't you teach the person the do's and don'ts of, let's say, posting the photograph, instead of kind of threatening the person. So to me, I must say my teachers did not do a good job with regards to digital. I don't remember formally learning in my classroom what these things are, how to use the internet and how to use it responsibly. The other thing I would say is that I equally did not do a good job for my students when I was in the classroom. The truth is, digital citizenship, really, what really it is. I don't think I had a lot of knowledge about digital citizenship. Maybe I may have heard it, but did I know what it is? No. Somebody may say you could have Googled on the internet. Well, I didn't even know what digital citizenship was, but I just used the name digital and then citizenship, and then I tried to say, okay, maybe it has to do with something digital and something that has to be like a citizen, like a good citizen, you know. And so I think I did not receive a good education on digital citizenship whilst I was in school. And honestly, I equally did not give my children any form of digital citizenship. Plus, it looks like there's a curriculum here, for digital citizenship, but I don't think we had that. If we do, I don't know. Because the one that I was using, I don't remember seeing digital citizenship in the book, the curriculum that I was using. But I believe that it's a very important education that we need to give to children. Because even as an adult, I was reading before I got to know that some of these things has to do with digital citizenship. If I was taught, maybe I would have used the internet more responsibly. Because I've actually heard, people who did not get certain jobs because of a post on social media like Facebook, because previously they posted something on Facebook about where they used to work and stuff like that that was inappropriate, and because of that they lost jobs. And that is a very painful experience, because at that time you didn't know that was the harm it was going to cause, but then you cause yourself harm because you post something on social media. And hey, about the presentation application that we use, I don't know if it's Bunsy or Bunsi. I'm not sure how that's how you call it. But I think it was fun using it initially. I was wondering, PowerPoint is so easy to use, and everybody is kind of familiar with PowerPoint. So why would you want us to use that application to the PowerPoint? But I think um it was fun. I love the fact that it has a lot of backgrounds um to use, and this was how I explored it. I tried to use a different background for each of my slides, unless it was talking about the same thing. And so that was how I explored uh, using Bunsy. And honestly, I had to go to YouTube and look at some short videos how to use that application before I started using it. But I think it was fun using it, and yeah, it was nice. I had fun. So it's been a good model for me, and I've learned a lot on digital citizenship. I hope to learn more in other topics as well. Thank you.